My name is Abeni, also known as the Crafty Chicky, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, which is a crochet video, I'm going to teach you how to make a magic ring or a magic circle. Some people call them one, some people call them the other, but that's alright. I'm going to show you how to do that today. So grab your yarn and grab your crochet hook and let's get started. Okay, so to start, when you are doing a magic ring, make sure you're using a light color. Even if your pattern or what you're trying to make is in a dark color, just practice a few times in a lighter color, just because it's so much easier to see what you're doing with a lighter color. So that's why I'm using blue today, this nice light blue. Just so you guys can see what I am doing. You hold the tail end between our index finger and our thumb, or you can do your middle finger, whatever's comfortable for you, but just basically hold that tail end and make sure you do this a little bit further down on your finger. Don't do this at the tip because we need to wrap this yarn around our fingers twice. So once around, twice around, and then I just sort of grasp it between my other two fingers so it doesn't run away on me. So, using your hook, go underneath the two strands and hook the second strand and pull it up under the first strand. So from here, I just sort of turn my wrist and then maneuver my hook and yarn over and pull through those two loops there, or those two strands. Okay, then I take my fingers out and moving this excess yarn just very delicately. Don't pull on any strands because you want to keep this loop. So you can see we've got the ring there and we've got our yarn on our hook. So you could just as easily, I'm just going to take that yarn off my hook. You could just as easily pull all your fingers out very delicately. Have your yarn like this, yarn over, and pull through those two strands. And that's the exact same thing I just did, except not on your fingers. From here, if you were doing a single crochet stitch, you need to chain one. So yarn over and pull through. Sorry, my thumb was blocking the way there. And that is our chain. To continue on with single crochet, this ring here, this circle, is the stitch that we insert our hook into. So just think of it as when you're crocheting along normally, when you insert your hook into a stitch, we're just going through these two loops, and we always through these two strands together. So we always want to have those two strands sitting on top of our hook, because one of them is our tail, which we will use to tighten the ring, and the other one is the ring itself. So insert the hook, make sure those two strands are sitting on top, yarn over, pull those two strands back, yarn over again, and pull through the two loops. That was our first single crochet. Insert the hook again, make sure those two strands are sitting on top, yarn over, pull those two strands back, yarn over again, and pull through the two loops. Now we've got two, insert again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the two loops. Keep going, because usually magic ring patterns call for either 4 or 6. That's the most common in a magic ring. So I'm going to go until we have 6. So I'm at 3, yarn, go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. Go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I'm just going to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so you can clearly see the stitches that we've created, and that's all you're counting. So I've got 6 there, so now I need to close it. So if I was still needing to crochet along and create more stitches, let's say the pattern called for 10, I would probably run out of tail end. So I would just lightly pull a little bit just to give me more tail, because you always want to have those 2 strands, because obviously if you crochet over the end of your tail, you're not going to be able to pull your circle closed. Now I know I have 6 and I want to pull that circle closed, so I'm going to pull it closed. I do like to just sort of put my thumb in the middle to keep the stitches straight. They sort of will try to twist a little bit. It's not the end of the world, but I just do that so they sort of pull and fall perfect. So pull it tight, obviously not too tight, you don't want to break your yarn, but just tight enough to close that circle as much as possible. And then we're going to join it together. So if you're working in rows where the row ends, then you need to chain up for your next row and continue. You're going to slip stitch your magic circle closed. So this is our first stitch here, these 2 loops. We're going to insert the hook. I do use my nail because sometimes it can be a little bit tight. I don't know if that's just my tension, or which it probably is my tension, but anyway. So I've got those 2 strands on there. Yarn over, pull through the stitch when you do it, and pull through that loop. So that is a slip stitch, and from there you would continue your next row, inserting your hook into this stitch here. Just going to undo that, because if you were working as a continuous round, what you would do is you would continue your next stitch into here. So it's not necessarily, it is closing the circle, but it's continuing the round. So you would insert a stitch marker and you would then continue your stitch. Let's say it was just a single crochet. So you inserted, yarned over, pulled through, yarned over again, and then gone through there. So that is our single crochet, and you'd have a stitch marker in between these 2 stitches to show that that was your start/finish. Yeah, so that is a single crochet magic ring. I'm going to do a double crochet magic ring just to show you what that looks like when it's done. It is the same concept as what we just did. You're just doing double crochets in the circle to start off with. So holding the yarn, loop twice, insert the hook, pull through the second strand only, yarn over, and pull through. Gently let your fingers off, keeping that circle, yarn over again, pull through. That's our first chain, yarn over again, pull through. That is our second chain. We need 2 chains because we are doing a double crochet. I'm going to yarn over, insert into our circle, yarn over again, pull through those 2 strands, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through those 2 loops. There we go. Now the difference between a single crochet magic ring and a double crochet magic ring is that first chain actually counts as a stitch. So when I would be counting, I actually have 2 on here already. Even though I've only done 1 technically, that counts. Whereas with a single crochet, it doesn't count. That's where it can get confusing. So I've got 2 on my hook. I'm going to yarn over again, insert through the middle, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through the 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through for finalize. That's 3. Yarn over, in through the circle, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, whoopsie, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Where was I up to? Oh my goodness, I forgot. I'm at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, in through the middle, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 5. Yarn over, pull through 2. Oh, sorry, the 2 strands. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is our double crochet. That's 6. I'm going to pull on the tail here to close it up. Now if you ever close up your magic ring and you go, oh no, I need to do another stitch, you can sort of just like gently wiggle it apart enough for you to get your hook in. So I think I'd be able to get my hook in there. Make sure you pull your tail across too, because you do need that tail, and you just sort of slip in and continue and do another one how you would, and then close that up. And then I'm just going to slip stitch to close, so in through the loops here, yarn over and pull through. Now obviously this is a very tight small, it's going to go straight up into a cone shape if I was to continue doing work. Usually with a double crochet magic ring you are doing a lot more stitches, you'd be doing 10 or so. So that is how to do a magic ring or a magic circle. I really hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Please give the video a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out with knowing that you guys love what I'm creating. If you want to see more videos from me, have an idea of what I should put up next, please let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day. Bye!